everyone. Welcome to Storytime with me, Mrs. Prudhomme. First, I'm going to give you some facts about black bears and Canada geese. Now remember, when you see one, it's called a goose, and more than one are called geese. Are you ready to listen? Here we go. Black bears can be black or brown or other colors. Many have a brown nose and a white patch on their chest. Male black bears weigh 130 to 660 pounds. Black bears climb trees to get honey or fruit. They turn over rocks to find insects. Bears are smart. Some seem to wait for snow to fall before going into their winter dens so that their paw prints get covered up. Bears eat so much food in the fall that they can stay alive all winter without eating. Bears stay in their dens for up to 7 months. During the winter sleep, bears don't eat or get rid of body waste. Their hearts beat slowly and their bodies cool down. This is sometimes called hibernating. But bears aren't true hibernators because they don't fall into a deep sleep. They might wake up if their den floods or if the days become warm. Bears are related to dogs. This explains why dogs and bears are alike in some ways. Bears are very curious and will inspect smells, noises, and objects. Bears stand on their hind legs to get more information from their sense of smell, sight, and hearing. A standing bear is curious, not aggressive. Hi, my name is Teddy the Black Bear. I live at the LA Zoo. I'm eating my lunch right now. Do not disturb me. Are we real? Think about it. Canada geese are the largest geese in the world. Most adults weigh between 5 and 14 pounds, with some weighing up to 20 pounds. Females weigh slightly less than males. The female is called a goose and the male is a gander. The young are known as goslings. The Canada goose has webbed feet for swimming. Look at those feet. They form flocks to fly south for the winter. The geese migrate to places where it is warmer and where food is available. Canada geese migrate in large groups in a familiar V formation. Caught this one getting ready to take off. Wow! Look, Mr. Prudhomme had to ask a group of geese would they help him find his keys. Go figure. Now it is time for the story. Title: Mother Bruce, Not Goose, written by Ryan T. Higgins. Bruce's dinner recipe calls for eggs, but when the eggs call back, this grumpy bear is in for an unwelcome surprise. This is Mr. Bear's house. Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself. He was a grump. He did not like sunny days. He did not like rain. He did not like cute little animals. Bruce only liked one thing: eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. Good morning, Mrs. Sparrow. Bruce didn't eat eggs raw like other bears. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey salmon sauce. So he went out to get the ingredients. First, he caught a few salmon. Look at that, he has a shopping cart, you guys. Lazy. Then he collected honey from a local beehive. He liked to support local business, you see. Last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her a visit. Are these eggs free range organic? At home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard boiling. But the fire in his stove fizzled. So he went out to get more wood. When Bruce came back, he was met with an unwelcome surprise. Mama! Bruce became the victim of mistaken identity. Oh boy, Bruce! Bruce wanted hard boiled eggs, not goslings. He supposed he could settle for buttered goslings on toast, but for some reason he lost his appetite. Bruce scooped up the little geese and stomped back to their nest. Only to find Mrs. Goose had flown south early. I will have to ask Mrs. Goose about her return policy. Be back in April, Mother Goose. Well, Bruce left the goslings there anyway and went back home. Mama? Mama? But he was followed. Bruce was very stern and said things like, "Go away," and "I am not your mother," and also, "I liked you better when you were eggs." Roar! Bruce could take it no longer and became extra grumpy with them. It didn't work. Goslings always follow their mother, even if she is a he and he is a bear. Mama? And they followed Bruce home. Bruce was stuck with them. He tried to make the best of it. Way to go, Bruce. It was hard work. So Bruce cooked them dinner and they didn't like it, but they ate it. Blah! Yuck! And they all got full and they fell asleep snoring. As the seasons passed, Bruce watched the pesky goslings grow older. Annoying baby geese, stubborn teenage geese, boring adult geese. Then one fall afternoon, he saw other goose families flying south. Finally, he'd be rid of those geese, and he could take a long winter nap. Bruce explained migration to the Canada geese. Animals travel from one habitat to another in search of food, better conditions. But I think that the Canada geese had it made with Bruce. That's my opinion. But they didn't listen because they are still with Bruce in the winter. Look at their outfit. That's how you can tell. Bruce needed the geese to leave, so he got creative. Oh boy, I don't know if that's going to work. We shall see. Nothing worked. The geese would not leave Bruce. Oh no, Bruce tried to send them away in an airplane, but they did a 180. Sigh. I think they really love Bruce. So, Bruce decided to pack some bags and take his geese into town. They boarded a bus and migrated to Miami. Now, every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze about at the beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice cold lemonade, while Bruce dreams of new recipes, recipes that don't hatch. Holy moly, here we go again. The turtle is looking for his mama.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, just like the guy who feed her toothpick for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Oh, raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. Raindrops keep falling on my head, just like the guy who feed her toothpick for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Oh, raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling.
I hope you enjoyed it. Well, I think Bruce adjusted to being a parent. I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I did. Until we read again.